I am JJ and I am lost. I was in the wrong room. I've screwed stuff up this morning. Can you believe it, Deacon? How you doing? How you feeling, buddy? Yeah, okay.
I wasn't prepared to talk yet. We have 17 minutes of an intro.
Well, I was running it. Oh my God. Hey, the hardest thing, honestly, for this whole show is I have to go set up a Rumble key, and then I have to update this, and then I have to update that, and then I got to do something else, and it just like everything. I don't know how I ended up in a whatever. Good morning.
Intro.
You want to play the whole intro? Here, we'll just do half of this one. There, that's enough. We got a lot to talk about, buddy. We got a lot to talk about. It's okay if you need to get coffee or whatever. Sorry about the screw up. I'll go delete the bad feeds in a minute. First of all, we have today's show is Marvel's Commercial of Champions, based on some investigative journalism and speculation that I did yesterday whilst talking to Brian. Brian, if you're here, holla, holla, holla. And if you want to come talk, you can. I got a link for you. All right. So we have a bit of discussing to do about Marvel's Contest of Champions, and I have some fairly important political, election related stuff. Some, government conspiracy against against us, the mere citizens. What do you want to do first? Deacon, how you feel?
I feel like crap.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
I want to lay down in the floor is what I want to do.
I know you've been struggling. Everybody's been praying for you for sure. I'm sorry. I'm verklempt.
It's if I can get this crap fixed, Yeah.
I know you were in the hospital over the weekend. Hopefully your doctors have been able to come up with some sort of an attack plan.
Yeah. All right. Let's start.
Everybody's real concerned. All right, let's do this. We'll start something fun. We're gonna do this first. Marvel Contest of Champions. Deacon, I know you still play a little bit.
I still play.
You go in, you go out. You dip in, you dip out. Maybe you play for a while, maybe you don't. This dropped.
I'm not as hardcore as I used to be. I have definitely fallen behind. So where we were, if we would have kept up, I would be up there in the top, but I didn't.
Sure. I mean, the whole thing about Contest of Champions is like you can be as good as you want, and you also have to be in a team of people that are as good as possible because they have to carry you along, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's no big deal. All right, so yesterday this dropped in our chat over on Discord, in the UMCOC Discord. This is Marvel Contest of Champion update adds Black Panther, Shuri, and Atuma. You ever heard of Atuma?
Yeah. You never heard of Atuma?
I never seen this Atuma before.
You haven't?
Not this one. No. No, I've never seen.
It's more a cartoon. The cartoon Avengers Atuma.
Did he ever wear a Aztec headdress like this?
Yeah. Well, it's a hammerhead shark.
Okay. All right. Well, that's sure. Hey, nobody's perfect. I'm not the ultimate fan. Oh well, I'll deal with it. I do. This Shuri sure looks like the one from the Avengers movie, right? With the little Power Rangers gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing that caught my attention. Of course, you got a picture of Shuri. Okay, no big deal. Where's the video? They have video here. Here it is. Oh yeah, they had a video. The thing that caught my attention I'm gonna turn the sound off. This is the same kind of video, more or less, that we've seen every year for like 5 years. Every month they have a video of like some little animation of the new characters
Shows
that
off
are going
their
to be added to
specials.
the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shows off their specials. Yeah, little video.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Well, the title credits are a little bit more sophisticated with the name kind of backsplash like
Yeah,
it was
it's
doing.
nicer. Yeah.
And watermarked on the video somewhere was the fact that this video was running on Screenrant. And you can see that the video is running, this one's running on Screenrant Plus, and I think there's another version on Screenrant where they had a thumbnail or watermark on Screenrant, which immediately caught my eye because for the last 7 years, I've seen these videos come out, and they always come out on the Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube page, or YouTube feed, or their Twitter feed, right? Their in-house marketing division, and then they're picked up by the content creators that are basically the free wing of the marketing division for Kabam. I have never seen an exclusive launch video run on Screenrant or another kind of third-party service. So this got my my little antenna up. I know this is like, well, so what? Who cares? Yeah, hold on. I have a point. I think that one, Screenrant is not just any old YouTube channel.
No, it's not.
It's got a lot wider audience than just Marvel Contest of Champions. If Kabam was attempting to let the Contest of Champions customers know that there's new characters out, the most effective route would be either their own YouTube channel, or it would be distribution through their content creator program, because most people that play Contest of Champions follow a bunch of these content creators on YouTube or wherever they're at.
Right.
So if they're trying to get the message out to their own people, that would be the way to go. Who are they getting this message out to? This is to Screenrant. This is to movie people. This is to the normie normkins wider public. So it turns out that Screenrant is owned by a company called Valnet. I mean, I say owned by, Valnet invested into. So Valnet is an investment company that has a monetization plan where they generate revenue through advanced digital ad optimization. So Kabam, aka Marvel, aka Disney, did an ad buy with Valnet, and Valnet distributed the ad through one of their targeted channels to get to the market segment that was wanting to be appealed to. Moviegoers. Screenrant, moviegoers. So what does this mean? I think this means that Marvel head office is calling the shots, and they're saying, hey, Kabam, not only are you going to do the same thing you do every year, which is promote our movies with your game, we also want you to do an additional push, because we need a little more steam behind Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which is the movie that launches next week. Okay. I think perhaps, Deacon, that this means that Marvel is not confident that Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to crush the box office in the same way that Black Panther did in 2018.
Of course not. You'd be an idiot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Chadwick Boseman is not in this movie.
He's not in this movie.
That takes your profit margin down quite a bit. I'm sorry, it just does.
Yeah, and Michael B. Jordan is not in this movie.
Yeah,
megastar.
I'm not saying anything about the actresses, they're actors that play in this movie, and Shuri and Okoyo or what the fuck. I don't fucking know. I didn't watch the movie. It just didn't appeal to me. I'm sorry. I'm not racist or anything. It just didn't appeal to me. I've never liked. I didn't watch She-Hulk because that didn't appeal to me either. You know, I didn't watch. There was another one that I didn't watch. I haven't seen all the Thors. You know, I haven't seen the second Thor. I don't have no.
Oh, Dark World. Yeah, that's okay. If you are everybody forgives you for that one.
So I don't. Yeah, this one was one that I thought was like, when you were talking about this, I was like, okay, yeah, this movie's not going to make as much as the first one. No way.
Okay, so that's my point right there.
Mhm.
Is that um, Black Panther in 2018 was not just a big movie, and
Mm.
it was marketed as a cultural milestone, right? It
Yeah,
was
it was.
marketed as like a big moment in history, and the results were the results were legitimate.
That's great. Yeah, you can spice up things. You can put glitter on it and make it look good.
All right, so all right, Wakanda Forever is coming out in like a week, and it's tracking expected to make 175 million opening weekend. 175 million opening weekend is, for all of us that lack context, that's big. That would be a
That's
big.
is that really that big anymore?
That is
It's
huge.
2022 and fucking it cost me $15 to get a goddamn cheeseburger at McDonald's. Is
Wow.
$175 million at the box office in one weekend really that big anymore? Can
Well,
are we really need to go, "Oh my god, that is so enormous." Now, if we had like a $500 million weekend, it's probably $175 million big because no motherfuckers want to go to the goddamn movie theaters anymore and pay
right.
$500 to see a shitty fucking movie.
Right. Content aside, I don't know if Wakanda Forever is gonna be good or bad. I've seen the trailer. Angela Bassett looks like she chews some scenery in some parts, and sure, I like Letitia Wright as
Some more.
Shuri. She's a sweet kid. I don't, but the structure of this movie has to be there's no Chadwick Boseman, and Black Panther dies. You see in the trailer they're doing a funeral, and what is left in the movie is the Dora Milaje. So you have Okoye and her sister warriors, and you have Shuri, and you have a new character that is Ironheart, and you have Angela Bassett. So you got like all these females on one side that are like the good guys, and then you have this new Namor, which has been retrofitted to have like Aztec culture into the Atlantean stuff. So it's a very different balance. Once you had in Black Panther was Chadwick Boseman and Michael B. Jordan, two like amazing actors, and they were and they were complemented by the Dora Milaje, all other female. I mean, my wife loved the Dora Milaje in the Black Panther movie. But does that mean that she would watch a movie that was like entirely Dora Milaje? I don't
Right.
know. Now I mean, I don't know, and I don't think Disney knows either. I think maybe they from the hype train off of the first movie, they were like, yeah, everybody loves this. They would totally watch this version of the movie. Except here's what we know from the last couple of weeks. Now I'm gonna this is to provide you a little bit of scale. I know you love graphs. Uh, this is Black Panther in 2018. The launch of Black Panther on by the third or fourth day was 200 by the third day $202 million in February, which never has box office smashes in February. It was also Black History Month, and that was done on purpose. And I have a story that cites this. Disney marketed this on purpose to